After 144 years, the United Methodist Children's Home made the decision in 2017 to sell their 77 acres of green park space with its historic buildings, recreational fields, and dense forest to the city of Decatur, as their mission and focus had changed to foster care. Having watched this property for years and knowing that it could possibly be sold, I knew that the city of Decatur could not pass up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to purchase this historic piece of property. Fast forward through the purchase in 2017, an extensive master planning process took place to where we are now, with a well-established nonprofit board, Legacy Decatur, that manages operations and programming for Legacy Park, historic buildings that are being reused for nonprofits such as the Frank Hamilton School of Medicine, Frank Hamilton School of Music, almost medicine, Wild Nest, medicine for many of us, right? Wild Nest Bird Rehab, and the Decatur Education Foundation, to the Decatur Parks and Rec Department that is currently hosting summer camps and activities at Legacy, and the Decatur Cross Country Team that hosts practices and meets along the revitalized trail system that they themselves helped establish. And only recently, we celebrated another key project that was identified in the master plan, a competitive and community track and field nestled into a natural setting. This project is a joint City Schools of Decatur and City of Decatur project, and one that I hope you'll have time to see, if not today, sometime later. It is truly a work of art as a track and field. And now, another linchpin project of the master plan, with the dream of a truly affordable housing options coming to fruition. 66 units in phase 1 that will soon be open and literally surround us on this lovely morning. And phase 2 construction, the dirt being moved, I appreciate, not maybe today during this event, but 132 units in all happening with partnerships with the Decatur Housing Authority. This was another key piece of that master plan that we never envisioned would happen in less than 10 years. The city is fully invested in this effort with DHA, with substantial investment in public infrastructure, roads, sidewalks, utilities, as well as providing a nominal cost ground lease. The village at Legacy is connected to the broader Legacy Decatur vision, with recreation, trails, the track and field, picnic spaces, an accessible playground that was built in conjunction with partners at DeKalb County that will be available for use by residents and is currently used by anyone that would like to come to the park. And it is an accessible playground, something that our children and youth, as participating in that master planning process, was a need and a desire that they wanted to see at Legacy Park. We'll also have a creative village with live workplaces that will offer additional opportunities for interactions with residents. Village at Legacy is strategically located near MARTA and the beautiful East Decatur Greenway. Having these homes available is a major step forward in achieving the goals of our community. More housing available at a variety of levels of affordability.
Car parked in the public parking, and it had a bumper sticker on it, and the bumper sticker said, "Think globally, act locally." And that is something that has stuck with me for such a long time. And today I'm reminded of it because as we made our way to this event today, coming up or coming down Columbia Drive, passing the Walmart, there was a gentleman in swaddling clothes, and he was pushing a shopping cart which appeared to have all of his belongings in there. Not more than, quarter of a mile up the road. And he is not the only person, and I assume him to be homeless, but he's not the only homeless person in our midst. There are so many. And one of the reasons why is because housing has become so unaffordable. Senator Ossoff has done work which has highlighted the fact that 30% of the single-family homes in Atlanta, in the Atlanta metropolitan area, are owned by private equity firms. 30%. And that 30% overall is a figure, but in some neighborhoods it's 99% of the homes, of the single-family homes, are owned by private equity firms. And those firms tend to concentrate on areas where lower, I'm not saying low income, I'm saying lower income, not rich people, but middle class people, and people striving to stay in the middle class or become a member of the middle class, middle income. That's where the private equity firms focus on, and they're sweeping up all of the homes, and then it's only about 3 of them in the area that are controlling 30% of the homes. Only 3 private equity firms. And so those are the same firms, and you know that if you have a monopoly or a lock, if you don't have any competition, you can drive up prices. These are the same private equity firms that are purchasing the apartment complexes. And they can jack up the rents, and they can defer maintenance, and they can go without security. We've seen and read about how our apartment complexes are becoming unaffordable to people. And so therefore you have people in swaddling clothes trying to make it in our midst. And so with this development, and I want to thank the city of Decatur so much, because the city of Decatur and its leadership doesn't have to do this, doesn't have to be about them, doesn't have to, it can be all about us. In fact, we've got too much of it's just about us going on in our society now. It's not just about us, it's about us all, which includes them. And so that's why I'm happy to be here this morning as we celebrate this ribbon cutting of this Legacy Park complex, affordable housing, decent housing. I went in one of the units, and people are going to live well here. And our responsibility, thinking globally, is to make sure that the federal government plays its part in dealing with those who are acting locally